Welcome back everyone to Brick System Brothers. I wanted to share a small Bricklink haul today. I have not talked much about Bricklink hauls on this channel. I actually haven't placed a Bricklink order in quite a while, but the majority of my Bricklink orders took place before we covered hauls as much on this channel here. We were more focused on sets and other projects, but I did place a couple of orders recently. I've got a couple projects in the works, and I wanted to talk about a few pieces from this order in particular, just of interest to me, and they do tie into some other stuff we've been talking about. So the first thing out here is a new train base. This is the 6 wide by 24 or 28, I don't remember. I think this is a 24 one. So this is kind of one of your standard pieces for building train cars, train sets. Since I've been doing a lot of the My Own Train recently, I'm starting to work through my extra ones of these I have on hand, so I did want to get a replacement one in. If nothing else, I'll just build another grain hopper. And this was a $4 piece, so I almost picked up one at Bricks and Minifigs for $5, and I said I think I can find it a little cheaper. So $4 is a little cheaper than $5. It's still kind of a pricey piece. I don't want to get a whole lot of these at a time because they do add up. The other pieces I've just stashed in a pick and build cup, so we'll look through these. Okay, let's start with these loose ones over here. These are medium orange 1x4x2 arch bricks. So not a super special piece. It's actually something you can build out of a regular 1x4 arch and add 1x1 bricks to each end. But if you do need a little extra stability, structural support, this is a piece that's out there. The medium orange color is what's new here. So this is a retired color now. Pretty sure the only way to get these was in the Scala sets, and I got 10 of them. They were only 6 cents a piece, so 60 cents altogether for these medium orange arches. 10 is enough to work into a modular project or just have a really nice accent color to pop out. Can pair well with those white arch frames or black. Black are harder to find, but yeah, like this medium orange color and then some white highlights would look really good in a structural project. Not really sure. I don't have a specific order to work through. This is a old brown 6x16 with perimeter studs. This is to replace one of the damaged ones on the Sopwith, which was in the eBay hauls. So this was an 88-cent piece. It's just one of those parts that wasn't in a lot of sets, so it's hard to find, and 88 cents seemed like a good price to me. I got 9 of these 2x2 printed, these decorated city bricks. So 2 opposite sides are printed with like a window design for building microscale skylines, and again, good price on these. Let me see, where 26 cents a piece, so a little more than your average, but it is not your average piece. It is printed and it's good for microscale city design, so those are fun. These I'm not going to say a whole lot about right now. Hopefully I'll have something on the channel that features these pieces, but I needed a certain color, some inverted slopes for something I saw. I just happened to come across on Rebrickable, and I said, I think I want to build that and do a video about it in the future. So I started putting things on a wanted list to gather up pieces for that project. So tuck that away. Let me make a little mental note. The black picket fence is the last of 4 colors that I need to have all 4 production colors of this part. So white is by far the most common color for the picket fence, and then there's a couple reddish brown, a couple yellow, and then the black picket fence was only in a couple sets. So I now have all 4 production colors for this part, and this one cost me 26 cents. Okay, nice 8x8 printed target that I hadn't seen before, just had to get it. And then also a 1x6x2 little arch fence. This has been on my wanted list for a while, just kind of as a little novelty piece. So it'd be nice to get a whole bunch of these and do kind of a different fence design for a yard, but they are kind of scarce. I did decide to just get this one. It was 42 cents, so not a bad price on that, but again, to do something cool, probably need a bunch of those. And then these little soccer net side pieces, kind of an interesting, they're not flexible, so some of the nets out there are made out of a more rubberized plastic, and these are hard plastic, so kind of an interesting part here with the mesh grating on there. Those were only 38 cents a piece, and the Target was 28 cents. Really good prices. That's why I end up buying a lot of this random stuff, is because it's not, by this time I kind of know this is stuff I'm not going to come across in your day-to-day bulk lot. So if I want to end up with it in my collection and use it, I'm going to have to pick it up from Bricklink, probably. At times I can get this kind of piece from Bricks and Pieces, but Bricklink is the go-to, and if the price is right, I'm going to put it in my cart. And a lot of people are in the Bricklink business to move pieces, and so they do have those fair prices on there. I'm going to save the torsos for last. Alright, let's get to some of the pricey stuff in this haul. These are the sliding cargo train doors that fit with the door rail. And in red, these set me back $7 a piece. So I got two of them. That's $14 worth right here in this bag. On the reverse are the 1x4x3 windows I need to continue with Carter trellis. As it turns out, I have been finding a few more of these scattered around the collection. So I didn't quite need 4 of them, but I am still short, so I'm glad I did get some here. And these are just the retired ones with the little shutter tabs. So to use those green shutters, I needed this special frame, and I decided to go with the white color here. I have quite a few of this shutter frame in blue and a few in red, but white I just didn't have as many as I wanted to use for Carter trellis. So that piece coming in handy. Another expensive part is this blue door. This was an $8 piece, but I really like this door style. I've started to get a couple of these now. I have a really discolored white one that I need to get cleaned up. The Cafe Corner project needs a black one, which I have, but it is used in Patriot Hill right now. So I'm going to have to rob that eventually. I'm just going to leave it in place for now. And then 4 other doors in here, the solid red and solid white kind of panel doors, and these are much more reasonable. I think these were only like 20 cents a piece. But the blue door here, 6-pane glass door, $8. It's not super common either. Okay, some shutters. The only things I need for Carter trellis are these small white ones, and they go on the upper floors. The rest of these, I just wanted to have more shutters on hand. Now that I'm building Carter trellis with green shutters, if I want to do a color swap of that building and do the white shutters, I wanted to have some on hand, and I also got the small red shutters. So those are all reasonable prices. Small white ones were 38 cents, large white ones were 16 cents. So the big one's actually cheaper. I think the small ones are a little less common, and then I think those reds were like 20 cents. So a good mix of different shutter sizes. If you watch our Emporium videos, you know that this year we started building a fleet of Happy Flyers. So yeah, that was really the only time I'd used these printed 2x4x2 head shapes. So these are 3 that I did not have already. 2 have this mustache style, and then there's one in red and black, one each, and then the other one is this earrings and lipstick print. So 3 more characters. If we have the Emporium Lego Club next year, we will build 3 more Happy Flyers and expand the fleet again. Again, only getting these because of the reasonable pricing. They were all under 20 cents. Not a super popular piece. I wonder why. Alright, some other little goodies would be more of the old brown brooms. So yeah, getting those. Used up the only one I had for the grain hopper, my own train grain hopper. Getting 4 more in that old brown color. The black piece in here is the sled from Life on Mars. going back to the eBay haul number 1, that set did not have any of the sleds, so picking up at least one here so that I can move the Martians through that tube system. And then the chrome gold piece in here is that horn, minifig horn element. It's all one piece, retired, and kind of expensive. So the horn was $4. That I feel like, as expensive pieces go in this lot, the other ones being the blue door and the red cargo train doors, the $4 horn is actually kind of a good deal. Alright, the last thing to talk about here are 5 more printed torsos, just to round out my mix of printed torsos. The black one, kind of hard to see, is a Harry Potter design, so just kind of a cloak with that clasp. And then a red Arctic kind of medic design, I think is what this one is. Come on. There you go. Yeah, so not a super common Arctic one. I don't think they ever released the red Arctic hood to match that, which is a shame. The other red one here is the rider's jacket, kind of a equestrian design from Paradisa days, I think. And then a nice shell print, kind of that classic collar and pocket style. Josh has the plain white version of this print, and it's in really good condition. I think this shell one is in good condition as well. And then the yellow MBA Level 2 Master Builder Academy, kind of a little something that LEGO put out. I'm not really sure what category that would fall into. It's kind of an interesting thing. And I've been collecting the torsos as I find them. Each of those torsos was under $1. In fact, the shell torso was only 54 cents. The other one's kind of in that bracket between 50 cents and $1. More than $1 for a torso has to be a pretty special torso for me to get it. These were all in that sweet spot, under $1. And so yeah, all together that's give or take like $40 Bricklink haul. I don't know if I have a favorite piece from here. It's just a mix of kind of some interesting stuff to add in. And like I was saying in the 1x4 pick and build cup video, I don't buy these pieces because I have an immediate use for them. I buy them because the price is right and I'm going to work them into projects down the road, or at least I think I will. If I don't, then they just sit on hand and accumulate value over the years, which I'm also fine with. So yeah, just stuff to fill out the collection, and also this time stuff to keep moving forward with Carter Trellis, which will be getting started on the 2nd floor after I get these window frames in. And that's it for now, guys. Keep these tan inverse slopes in the back of your head. If you can figure out what I'm going to be doing with these, I will congratulate you, because it's somewhat convoluted. So you can sleuth away to your heart's content, and I'm pretty confident you won't be able to figure out what these are for. Just keep those in the back of your head. They'll be showing up again, hopefully this year, but possibly not. Anyways, thank you for watching along today, Bricklink haul. I'll keep you posted on the various things going on with these pieces, and keep an eye out for them coming up, featured on the channel. You know you'll see us again. Alright, that's all for now, guys. See you next time on Brick System Brothers.